What is up, guys and girls? Hurricane Liz here, and I'm super fired up today because it's D-Day. So you might be wondering, like, Liz, I thought Prime Day was yesterday. What in the hell is D-Day? Like, is that some other sort of holiday? Well, no, it's not. But it's the day that you can jump into the private Discord group that we have set up for resellers. Now, for that very reason, I know a lot of you have never been on Discord, so I'm going to dedicate this video to show you how to actually use Discord, how to get Discord, and a couple secret hacks so that you can have these notifications fire off on your phone and you can be ready to go to buy some products to resell, because who's ready to make money for the holidays? I know I am. I know my cat is. And so let's get started and let's do this. All right, so I am jumping into one of my Amazon servers so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And I've already searched for download Discord. And so you just click on this, download Discord. And then what you want to do is just download for whatever it is that you have. Now they have this for Mac, they have this for Windows. I happen to be on a Windows machine right here. So I'm going to hit download for Windows. And it's going to download this executable file right here. And once it's ready to go, all you need to do is click on it and then open it up. And just like every other social platform out there, you're going to need to make a handle. So what that basically means is that you're going to need to make a name for yourself. So whatever name you pick, you can take. And a lot of times if somebody has your name, it'll tell you. But usually your name consists of not just your name, but also a group of numbers. So it's the number sign and then like a 4-digit code. So for example, if we go back over here, which it seems like it's having trouble downloading this one, a server is very slow, you're gonna see that my particular name is right down here. So it's Danger Girl 4649 right there. That's what it is. And obviously I had to squint since I'm like one-eyed Willie here. And I could see that that was it. So once you log in, you'll create this account. It'll be connected to all your email and all that good stuff. And you'll have an area that looks like this. So over here are all these actual like mini servers. So people can set up their own server. You have the ability to set up your own server. And originally Discord was actually used for gamers. And so gamers communicated and they talked about the game and did all sorts of stuff like that. They also can have a actual chat. So you can see right here, we can get on headphones and we can get in the channel and we can talk about things. So that's on there as well. So this is all the actual servers that I'm a part of. And then within the actual servers, there's these categories. So you'll see that the main category is here. And then these are like the main categories, and then there's subcategories under that designated by a hashtag. So each of these hashtags are areas and places where there will be like communication between people that are in the server. And just like Slack, sort of, all these little mini channels are set up to be able to communicate with people on the team, people that are admins and other people that are members just like you and me. So over here on the right hand side are the people that are admins, people that have provided some of the monitors that are on here, as well as who's online and who's offline. So you can see right down here in the middle is where all the chatter is happening, and or I'll show you what I mean by monitors here in a second, but we'll take a look first at the welcome and rules. Here's the rules of the server. So I want you guys to actually read those before you actually get in here and start going. And if anywhere that says coming soon is not available yet, and again, remember we are in beta, so this is just a glimpse of what's to be. It'll kind of build up over time. There's also important announcements that we haven't started yet. And there's a couple of rooms that we have service providers that still have not been filled up. So this one coming soon is somebody that posts daily flips like the Justin Bieber Crocs, Eric Emanuel shorts, and any kind of major sneaker flips and stuff like that that you guys can get in on. And then right here where it says retailers are the actual monitors. So if I click into Amazon, this is all the stuff that's coming on Amazon right now. And I'm probably going to remove the switch. So before I actually allow people in here, it's really important that you watch this video. And then number two, you also see the end, because I don't want people to come in here and mindlessly start to buy shit. And then later on, like say like, oh, Liz, I didn't make any money. Like I lost all my money on there. Because the reality is you don't want to buy everything that pops up in here. So I'll show you in a minute how to be able to tell what to buy and what not to buy. And here's some other channels. We got eBay, we got Walmart that's still coming, but Target is working right now. Amazon is working right now. And I believe that Walmart is not quite yet working yet, but will be soon. Now, there's also brick sites. So you'll notice here that these are like brick site things. And again, I've got to get those fixed. They are not working yet. But as I said, you're going to get to be in here for free until we fix everything. And everything that is going as of right now, there's still some pretty sexy stuff coming out in here. There's a couple of these heaters that are doing extremely well, and I'll show you here in a second how to be able to tell. And then there's also informations and guides that are already coming out, and there's a bunch of things planned. So again, You guys will be here. It's a start, so you can at least get used to the platform. Now, how will the platform work? Well, I'm going to go and take this do not disturb off, and you're going to see that every now and then a notification will pop up here telling me that something is available and I should take a look at something. Something requires my attention. So for example, let's say I was standing here and all of a sudden I get that notification and I click through on it and it's this actual Amazon propane thing. If I was to click on that link that pops up, it'll be the same thing as me clicking through here on the item and then jumping right in here. So you'll notice that right now it's currently unavailable. But if it was available, the real question becomes, should I buy or not? And the way that we're able to tell that, or the way that you should kind of gauge that, is by first and foremost taking the most important part out of the actual title, copying that, and then heading on over to eBay. And once you're over on eBay, what you'll do is you'll copy and paste what we just did. We'll hit paste and then we'll go ahead and hit search. When we hit search, we will notice that this thing, scroll on down here, we'll want to click sold. And when we're in sold, we'll want to take a look at Command F or Control F on your PC. And I want to say trending. And right here, this thing is trending at 260. So the question is, how much is this thing, right? And I believe these sell for 140. So 140, 150 shipped. I will have to figure out how much shipping would be because most of the time on eBay, they offer free shipping. So I would price that out and figure out how much it is by looking on Amazon to see what it weighs. And once I figure that out, you'll see this one selling for $2.99, but a lot of the different colored ones sell really good. This one's selling for $2.89. So the one that we're talking about here is selling for $2.89 with free shipping. So I'm going to guess that it possibly could cost $30 to $40. And again, let's see what it says the weight is here on Amazon. So the weight is usually down here. This weighs 40 pounds, so it's pretty heavy. So the sewing machines were about 22 to ship. I'm going to say that this is about $40 bucks to $50 to ship. All right, so I decided after filming this that I was going to show you guys the math behind it. Instead of just talking it out, I was going to actually show you how it works out. So we've got this lamp with the price of $149.99 on Amazon plus tax, right? So that tax is going to be on or around, in most cases, where depending on where we are in the country, like about $11, right? And then we've got eBay fees to be concerned with. So eBay fees are about 12.5%. And you might be wondering, like, Liz, I thought they were 10%. Well, 3% is the PayPal fee. It's 9.5 on eBay's end, or 10, and 2.5 is the PayPal fee. So it works out something like that. So we're going to have to worry about PayPal fees. Now, the next thing that we're also going to be concerned with is what price are we going to sell this for on actual eBay, right? So what is the eBay selling price that we're going to list it at? I'm going to show you how to find that right now. And then the last thing that we want to be concerned with is what are we going to pay for shipping? Now you can either put that you're going to provide free shipping, which means it'll come out of your pocket. In this case, we'll have to take it off the total price, or you can make it so where they have to pay for shipping. So I estimate that the shipping for this item is going to be anywhere between $40 and $50. So I'm going to go ahead and say 42 on the low end, and I think 42 is fine. I think it could be 45. It could also surprise me and be around 35 to 39. Sometimes things do that, but I don't have an exact total. I'm just going to guess that based off my experience. Now this thing is 40 pounds, so we do know that. So let's go ahead and do all this math behind this and then so let's go ahead and figure out what we're going to sell this for on eBay, right? So I'm going to go ahead and just copy this. Now we know it's going to be the all completely silver one because that's the one that we saw on there. So I'm going to go on over to eBay and I'm just going to paste this here, and then I'm going to scroll on down to the bottom here. I'm going to delete that, and you're going to see right now it's a very popular actual product. 223 results showing right now. If I scroll all the way down, I want to make sure that more are selling in ratio to that. So I'm going to click on sold, and I'm going to see that 71 have sold. So it's a pretty decent ratio. I would still like to see it more, but what I'm saying here is in a second we're going to talk about selling this off of eBay. But let's just say worst case scenario, we're like, Liz, I don't want to meet anybody. I hate meeting people. I don't want to sell this like that. I want to sell it on eBay. All right, let's look at the best case scenario. So I'm going to look for that all silver one, and I can also do Control F and look up trending to see what the trending price is. This one's trending for $251, but it's slate gray. So I'm going to just look for that all silver one because that's the one we had the opportunity to get. As you can see, many of the different colors are selling for many different things. So the all silver one is $289.99. And I'm going to guess that that's the case. Here's a second one there selling for $289. Here's one for $275. So I'm going to say it's about $275, $280, something of that nature. So let's go back to our sheet here. Our eBay selling price is, we're going to go on the high side, $280, okay? Because it's not even winter yet, right? And this stuff is selling that much. So we can take this $280 right here, and what we can do with the $280 is we're going to take the eBay fees off of that. Because if we sell this thing for $280, we're going to have to pay eBay. So $280 times 0.125 equals $35 eBay fees that we're going to have to pay to sell this. So now let's do all the math on this and figure out how much we would end up getting if we sell it on eBay. All right, so here we have the final math. And let me go ahead and explain the final math to make sure that I've got this all right and you guys perfectly understand. We bought this from Amazon for $160.99. We listed on eBay. eBay does not charge us anything to list it. It's listed, it's for sale, it sells, and we've got somebody that buys it. And so now we have to pay eBay $35 and PayPal as well. And we also have to pay eBay for shipping $42, which brings our total fees to $237.99. We sold that puppy for $280. You subtract the two and you come up with $42.01 in total profit. Now keep in mind, all you laid out on the line originally was the $160, because these fees right here, these fees come after the fact. They don't come before the fact. They come after you sell it, after you collect in your PayPal account, and these are deducted from your PayPal account by eBay. So eBay will take this money and run with it, right? Obviously, that's how eBay runs. And at the end of the day, you end up getting $42.01. So now let's talk about the other way that you could actually sell this. However, here's the big thing is that what if we didn't sell it through eBay, right? Because these things are selling locally. Kevin mentioned how he sold and he made $150 selling one of these that he picked up. So the reality is that we would try and sell these locally for 100 to 150 quick flips. So again, it's up to you if you want to do the local route, if you want to do Craigslist and Facebook, or if you want to take it the route of eBay. So for eBay, look for smaller items. For Craigslist and resell like that, look for dumbbells, look for heaters, look for things of that nature that are big, that you're willing to meet out in public with someone and exchange cash. So that's basically a good rundown. Now, one more tip that I will give you guys before you jump in there and go crazy is, now there's something on Discord that you can, these notifications that pop up, they will get annoying. If you have them set to being on, your phone will start to go off, your actual app will start to go off, and you'll start to hear the noise and it'll drive you nuts. What you can do is the rooms that you don't want to pay attention, like say for example, you don't give two shits about what's being talked about here in this start here. You'll click on this and then you'll hit mute category and then you can choose until I turn it back on for 24 hours or whatever. And you can go through each of these and mute the whole category, and you can also mute these actual channels which have the hashtags. So it's up to you how you want to mute everything. And then let's say you're like going to be away and you're going to be working on something and you want to be bothered, you can mute the whole server so that you will not get those notifications at all until you either turn them back on or for the designated time. So you'll notice that I'm getting them now, but because I turned on my actual sound. So it's entirely up to you. How do you want to do that? But that's basically a gist of everything and how you work this out. And then again, the chat rooms, they're not active because, well, we just kind of refreshed everything and jumped back in. So we're not ready to release this by any means to people for a pay, but it's going to be free for quite some time. So jump in there and try and make this community great. And right now we don't even have a chat channel, but we will open that chat channel up so that we can actually talk in there if you have questions and things like that. And so I will make sure that I add that. But that's pretty much a wrap for this. Again, it's D-Day. I'm super fired up about this. I look forward to seeing you guys in Discord. I'm on there. Hope you get on there and put your questions and or comments below. I always personally answer them. I'll see you then.